Fourth semester general paper Spectrum Literature and Contemporary Issues. Module 4 Selections from The Cry of the Gull by Emmanuelle Laborit. Study material prepared by Dr. Sajid Latif. This image is the cover of the book The Cry of the Gull, from which this chapter is taken. Who is Emmanuelle Laborit? She is a French actress. She was hearing impaired by birth. Born in Paris on 18th October 1971. The Cry of the Girl is her autobiography. In this book, she tells about how she learned the sign language, which made her life different. Later, completed her studies and became an actress. She performed successfully as the character Sarah in the French production of Children of a Lesser God. She was the first hearing impaired actress to win the Moliere Award. Introduction. The chapter introduces a disability narrative. Many people are discriminated on account of their disabilities. A new discipline has emerged today, disability studies. The disabled people of the world are now declaring, asserting their perspectives. United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities 2006 and the Rights of Persons with Disabilities Act 2016 provides respect for difference and acceptance of persons with disabilities as part of human diversity and humanity. Thus, the dignity of persons with disabilities is recognized today. The picture given here is a procession conducted by the disabled people. Disability studies discuss the real problems, feelings, and aspirations of the disabled community. It also tries to voice the concerns, traumas, anxieties, handicaps, and the stereotyping attitudes about the disabled people. One of the objectives of the disability studies today is to produce authentic and original literature, sociological and theoretical, creative and autobiographical, to reveal the real world of the disabled. This chapter is an extract from Emmanuelle Laborit's autobiography, The Cry of the Gull. This excerpt is also published in the second edition of the Disability Studies Reader, edited by Leonard J. Davis, published by Routledge in 2006. The extract discusses issues like struggle of the disabled to survive, parental attitude, need for right training, and varying social attitudes. It will motivate the readers and is an example of a disability narrative. Emmanuelle remembers her first attempt to talk. She produced sound, but she was not able to hear it. It was really frustrating. You can read a similar narrative in Helen Keller's autobiography, The Story of My Life. Emmanuelle's mother remembers her as an ordinary baby, well behaved. They never expected that the baby was deaf because she turned her head when the door slammed. Then, at an age when babies usually said mama and dada, she was silent. However, she was able to get the vibrations. She responded to it by making sounds like seagulls. Mowat. Emmanuelle's family was full of sailors, another reason why she was called Seagull. Uncle Fifo first identified that she was deaf. Then her parents remembered that deafness was in the family. Emmanuel's grandparents were deaf. The pediatrician thought that she was crazy. She was able to react to vibrations but unable to hear sounds. This confused the pediatrician. This confused the parents as well. However, when she was 9 months old, a specialist confirmed that Emmanuel was completely deaf. Her parents were shocked. Usually, parents of deaf children blame each other, trying to find the guilty party. Emmanuel says that is not good for the child. In French, a seagull is called mouette. The word mute in French, muet, sounded similar, she observed. Later, Emmanuel started learning how to communicate with the help of a speech therapist using Borel Myosony method. Her mother sat along with her so that she can learn how to communicate with her daughter. Her father was a bit disappointed because he was not able to talk to her just like her mother. She concludes the story by highlighting her mother's inspirational words. She may be deaf, but she is so cute. She'll just be that much smarter. This excerpt upholds a valuable message that proper parental attitude and the right kind of training can provide the disabled children a normal life. The Borel Myosony phonetic and gestural method teaches French reading in a multi-sensory approach. It was originally developed by one of the founders of speech therapy in France. The idea is to associate each sound with a specific gesture that will help memorizing but also acts as a link between the sound and its graphic representation. Some words which are not given in the text: demarcate, separate; eccentric, unconventional and slightly strange; pragmatic, practical; incarcerate, imprison or confine; rebound, bounce back; playpen, a small portable enclosure in which a baby or small child can play safely; shriek, high pitched cry; umbilical cord, it connects a baby in the womb to its mother. Read the text well and try to answer the comprehension questions in the text. Thank you.